Nice, everything's up and running. Hello, Internet. We at the clue, and we have a new board. And new people to play us. So we got a new Scarlet, a new Plum, new Peacock, Mustard, Green, and White. I want to see what everyone else picks, and then I'll see if I can pick one of the new characters or one of the new skins. You know what? We'll be the good captain. If you've not seen it, Token Nation about a couple hours ago put up an interview that one of their people did with one of the members of Team Rider from Bluefin. They were talking about the CSM stuff and all that, and talked about teases for the future, which, as you know, there might be a thing that they apparently can't talk about. Maybe I don't know. I sent a message to one of the admins on the Token Nation forums to be like, "Hi, I've had this information for like 3 weeks now, and it's kind of public knowledge, but like, I don't know the fuck's going on." Essentially, well, we only got one location, a helicopter pad. Well, it was of course Scarlet. And she did it with the harpoon. She did it. She reeled him in and then bashed him to death with the harpoon gun. And that is apparently a really good guess. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that information since the interview didn't mention it, even though the listing is public, and me confirming that information is kind of public. So, like, I don't know. Granted, I haven't seen that listing get spread around too much, like, amongst people, for the Toku stuff. Maybe it's because, like maybe that many people are interested in Soto as a product, but still. Damn, Scarlet said it wasn't a harpoon gun. But that means you know who did it! I mean, what the weapon was. Because it was you! Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird because it's like, because they asked the question about Premium Bandai, and I'm like, this Soto set is Premium Bandai. It is straight up Premium Bandai, and it is getting a US release. Like, what the fuck, Bluefin? What's going on? What is happening? Bluefin. I feel like there's a question that needs to be answered here, and I just don't know what. And I don't want to, like, put it super out there because I don't know. I feel like Bluefin and Team Rider might get hassled over this, just being like, hey, this has been out for 3 weeks, why can't you talk about this? And it's just like, maybe they can't. Is my guess, but still. Ugh. I don't know. I just sent a message to admin because I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe someone with more insider knowledge and more contacts than I have, which is exactly 0. Because I got a hold of my information from Bluefin was just more or less going through their customer service information and just going, hey, there's this listing with your name on it. Is this yours? Because if not, you probably need to be aware of it. Because someone may or may not be trying to pass off their listing as yours. Because that was my thought process of like, if this isn't Bluefin, then someone's trying to pass themselves off as Bluefin, which, you know, could be bad. That could get them into trouble. And that would be not good. But yeah. I didn't sit down and rewatch Forza, but I remember the episodes for the most part. We'll probably remember the episodes for the most part. They're run out, so it should be fine. Scarlet is taking an eternity on this turn, even though she's just showing the same card that I just showed. Fuck sakes. Thank you. That took forever. Oh, and I hopped on Pokemon today. Wanted to level up some stuff. Not necessarily like a big grind, but just like, hey, I want to level up some stuff. So, or I was doing that just to kind of see like where the levels are for the Pokemon I sent on Pokejobs, and see if I can level any of those up. And I got Bill 9 evolved into his next form, and I wanted to do some Wonder Trading, so I just had a random caught Pokemon I had and just spun the wheel on it just to see what happens, and eventually I got a Grookey. So we have a Grookey now. We have 2/3 of the starters. Oh my god, they were playing Monopoly. Someone truly was murdered over Monopoly. Oh no. Well, we are definitely guessing helicopter pad if we can. Again. But yeah, we got that. Didn't get anything else that I want to trade outside of fucking like 5 choodles in a row. Which was absolutely ridiculous. And we might not be able to use Sento for the gym battle because he accidentally went level 21, which means he won't listen to me, I believe. So, kinda have to do the gym without him. Shit, we can't guess him. Helicopter pad. Fuck. Then, the observation bay. Oh, we're still gonna guess Scarlet. And we'll guess the spy glass. Motherfucker. God damn it. Plum! Why? Why? Spyglass, of course. Fucking 2 weapons in a row now. God damn it. Look. And I am a bit on the tired side. Had to help give the dog a bath today to help the flea problem. He's better, hopefully. Just have to get his collar and flea collar and stuff back on tomorrow at some point. And him be cooperative with it, which, that's gonna be fun. Okay, that's a 50-50. Well, technically it's not 50-50 because of how Clue car hands work, but still. Having 1 out of 3 eliminated on a guess is pretty good. Usually don't get that option. And then Tommy asked me about Staff HQ, what can we change to it? And I honestly don't know. Our Staff HQ, which is just our little internal dashboard, essentially, for Twitch stuff, is fine. I can't think of anything to eliminate. Of course, I normally only touch it really for schedules and stuff. I don't touch it for the titles or anything, mainly because I don't think Tommy's got it updated to where it auto-completes games. I try to make sure like the tags and stuff are updated on the dashboard, so I'm too used to using the dashboard is the problem. I'm too used to it. I can't break it. I need to break it. What in the world is that on Twitter? Some weird take on Ross build. Okay. Speaking of which, I saw that Soto, like a get him level X and like build final popped up on Monarch, and I'm like, fuck. I can't. Also, hi Scarlet, I see you did murder. Thank you. We know Scarlet did murder. Helicopter pad might be the location, so we need to knock down the weapon. Preferably now, if we're lucky. So I need a decent roll. That's a decent roll. But it's not enough. Shit. I need a guaranteed weapon location. Weapon down. Shit, I chose the wrong one. I chose game room. Fuck. 4. Fuck, I chose the wrong location. I was trying to choose hot tub, not game room. Oh no. Yeah, bae. Yeah, all 3 of those plus Poppy that's been there for a while are on my list, so. Wow. Shit. I wasn't trying to click it because I was still deciding, but fuck me. But yeah, I'm like, no, I can't get more Soto. Not at the moment, so gonna have to wait. Maybe they'll stick around there for a while. Probably not. I really would like to get caught up on Soto at some point. Just so I can just worry about like getting 0-1 releases that I want, which at the moment are just like practically everything, since 0-2, like it comes with Grease Blizz or Grease Perfect Kingdom, which cool. Like I'm not gonna say no to that. Well, this stops at us. And it gets it gets you Valkyrie, Rushing Cheetah. So you more or less are rounding out your core 3 riders. It gets you Punch and Kong, which is Vulcan's form change, and it gets you Freezing Bear and Flaming Tiger, which rounds out all of 0-1's main form changes at the moment. Outside of Breaking Mammoth, but I would assume that they would do like a mechanics set that they did before with 0-1 or with Geo to give you like the Breaking Mammoth suit and the Rise Hopper. That's 2 out of 3. We don't know. And set 3 so far, from the 2 blog posts we've gotten, will give you Lightning Hornet, which will round out Valkyrie's form changes at the moment. And it will give you Hirobi, and I assume Jin. Like, I'm assuming it's Lightning Hornet, Jin, or Hirobi, Jin, and something else? I don't know, especially since we got the reveal of Type 1 this week. Like, we have Type 1, we have Shining Hopper, we have Assault Wolf. Those are the 3 main things that are coming in the next, like, this month and next month. Along with 001, so that's like 4 figures on the table at the moment. Besides the Another Riders, which is like another 01 and another Ichigo. So I'm kind of curious of like, okay, what are we doing? How are we doing this? Shit. Shit. Well, that's game. Yeah, you have Peacock and you're trying to find out ore in Helicopter Pad. Yep. Scarlet, you're going to jail. To jail with you, Scarlet. Wow, I stumbled upon the right weapon. I should have guessed that. I should have had the balls and guessed it earlier. I would have had it. I had all the right information. I just didn't have the balls to guess it. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, it happens. I ain't beat up over that. That was my call, more than anything. And I didn't call. I folded. I don't, and I'm just really curious of like what is this 4th figure then? Because like a part of me wants to say it's 001. It's either 001 or Type 1. Because I think what they're going to do is give you Shining Hopper with Assault Wolf. Like those 2 are coming together because the parts that they're going to, some of the parts for Assault Wolf will be used to give you Shining Assault Hopper. Okay, going first again. Sure. Why not? You know what, let's go to the lounge. I don't think I went to the lounge. Scarlet, yes. You lit him on fire with a flare gun, which I am God damn it, Plum! You rat bastard! Damn you! Damn you! I was about to say, double damn you for telling me no on Scarlet. Double damn you. Yeah, that's like my thought process of like, Shining Hopper, Assault Wolf are going to come together, and they're probably going to come with Bowser in like, in January. Since 03 is the December set, and Bowser's debuting in January, so it's like, hey, here's like these 3 things. And then like something else to round it out. Or like, this could, like, 03 couldn't be another 5 set and then roll in the movie stuff. Like, you get 001 in Type 1. Like, just so the movie stuff's covered. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have to wait until they get through at least next week's blog post, because next week should probably be Hirobi. Or not Hirobi, Jin. I don't know why I said that. Will probably be Jin. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's an extra back piece to be like, hey, here's the wings on Jin. Here's Jin's wings for the times he goes and flies. Have fun. Yeah, there's not been anything that's been revealed suit-wise for 01 that I'm not going to say no to. Everything's looked pretty good. Especially since we got that really nice image of a Shining Assault Hopper, and it's just like, that looks really good. And I'm sure, and we've seen Shining Hopper really good now with the show, and it looks really good, and it looks really good. It's just Assault Wolf is the only thing we haven't really seen anything for yet, like nice high quality stuff yet. The closest thing we have is a bath toy, I think. That kind of gives us a general idea of the suit, but not like anything detail-wise. But that still looks good. Because 01 is hitting it out of the park with fucking suit designs. God damn. I think what might end up happening is... because we should, in theory, start to slow down after the end of the year, or after after January, because I think this form change stuff is gonna like get more spread out. So we are most likely going to be getting either the what if forms, because they've debuted a bunch of what if forms, especially even forms for like the progress keys we saw on the Thouser's desk last week. They're doing what if forms for those progress keys. It's like we're starting to start getting those, just as a hey, we're gonna keep using the 01 body. Here's more 01 forms, which, like, at that point I'm gonna be like, I wouldn't say more hesitant, but more like I don't like super need these necessarily. Especially if they use that opportunity to go, hey, here's the Geo movie stuff, and I go, well, I can skip this. I can extremely skip this, and like either get these stuff on Monorake or just ignore them entirely. Like, I don't need that kind of stuff. Okay, let's just hit the person right next to us. The entire first round. Holy fuck. Nobody's getting anywhere fast. Because they have 6 figures of Geo to catch up on, assuming they don't decide to work in either another 01 or another Ichigo into the regular Soto line and not continue, like, get those into another one, into the another line that they have, like, 2 sets for, but they haven't said anything about yet. Hey, we got something. We know that's Plum. Hell yeah. Because, let's see, it's the 3 movie forms, or the 3 movie writers, plus Omageo, plus Tsukiyomi, plus now Gates Majesty, which gives us 6 fucking figures to worry about, so, like... like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say, like, hey, they shouldn't come out with this stuff, because, like, no, they should. That's their thing to make everything. I'm cool with that, it's just I don't want them. People who like Geo can have them. You can have all of them for all I care. You can have every single one for, like, how much ever you want it for. I don't care. I don't want them. Have fun. Well, actually we have 7 figures that are kind of MIA because they also have Metal Build that's kind of MIA at the moment. Mainly due to the fact of, hey, we don't, it's Wavemate kind of got released early with Perfect Grease, or with Perfect Kingdom Grease, so, like, I don't know. Let's go to the hot tub. We have like no information on. Yeah, we have like no information. I might as well just guess stuff that isn't like that hasn't been guessed yet, or we don't have like proper information for at the moment. It was the oxygen tank. You bludgeoned him with an oxygen tank. I can't speak words. Words are hard. Especially bad when I'm going to be doing a podcast where I'm talking 90% of the time. Actually, we have more information. No, not Scarlet. Oh, Or's out of the question. Well, we know 2 of Burnett's cards. Yay. Oh, and even though I probably won't bother trying to get the bikes, or trying to get, like, laser level 2 in the machine builder, I wouldn't mind getting the Rise Hopper if it meant I get Breaking Mammoth, because I like Breaking Mammoth. I probably would, like, put it in jet form and, like, put it, like, with the rest of the Soto I got on top of my desk. But literally, that's the exact same guess. Okay. Not even gonna bother marking that because it's the exact same guess, so that's no new information. My Fire Stick screen mirroring is far more on par today. I guess it just didn't feel like being cooperative yesterday. I am willing to blame Fortnite. Because everything else is normal around here, so. Ugh. Yawning too much. I'm too tired. I do not want to have TGSR be behind 2 weeks, so I'm going to push through it. Longest charter is nice to tell me. We should be able to get Forza done this week. Well, that's the flare gun. Hey, pal, stop trying to sell me on a credit card. I got one. I'm good. No, I'm still like no way to like crack into this game just to get the assets for it to make a wallpaper. Because I would assume all of the character art is like non-specific to board and weapon. Like, when it comes up, when we get another one, it will come up. Like, Burnett's here. Like, Burnett's is, like, probably sectioned in such a way that, like, this here is actually on a separate, like, this knife here is on a separate layer. That way, like, Burnett, like, the weapon can, any weapon can be placed in the Burnett's hands, for this scene. So they don't have to, like, redo the assets every time they release a new board. I wouldn't be sure how to either A, crack the game, B, know where the file, know where these images are stored as, or C, even be able to get them. Because I assume they're also, like, transparent in some fashion. Like, they're not, they have, like, a transparent, like, outline of sorts, so they can be applied in here. Assumingly. Spitballing ideas here of how this stuff's done, based off experience. I mean, I have the harpoon gun, so you're going nowhere fast, Peacock. To be fair, no one's going fast because there's not really anything that's been narrowed down super hard. At least not on my card at the moment. Oh, excuse me. I am gassy for some reason. Oh, I did see that, according to Cerebi, in the data for Sword and Shield, all of the starters are transferable. There's just not a means to transfer them yet. I believe. I'll have to double check that, actually. Let's go hot tub. It's the only thing that has marks on it, and I kind of want to follow the marks at the moment. So that, us, and the spyglass. Okay, you have one of these two cards, white. Okay. Yeah, let me double check that real quick. I'll just pull this over here so I can actually read it. So that's the only problem with putting it on my TV is I can't quite read this unless it's like a super big text. Yeah, the rest of the Kanto stars, Mewtwo, Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, the 3 Musketeer Pokemon from Black and White, along with all the Black and White, along with the 3 main Black and White legendaries, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem. Keldeo's also there. The Gen... the Alolan starters are all here with their evolutions. Solgaleo and Lunala and their pre-evolutions are transferable. Necrozma's transferable. Marshadow is transferable. Zorora's transferable. And Meltan's transferable along with his evolution. So, like, those are the only things that are transferable. So, like, not all the starters, which I find weird. But some of the starters, like, weirdly, like, the first set and then the latest set of starters. Which makes me sad, because, like, I can't have my shiny Charizard with my shiny Greninja. Because they both have a black coloration, or black colors for their shinies. That part makes me a little sad. Okay, so you have Spyglass. Which means you have Hot Tub, which... doesn't get us too much more information. Just narrows down our possibilities. We get a 50-50 on suspect and weapon, but we have nothing for location. Absolutely nothing for location. Fuck. This is why I say to like show location first, because like I would show location first because like even if you show a location, like if you show lounge right here, there's still so much, like so many more locations, because there are more locations than there are weapons and suspects. So like in theory early on, you're more or less just narrowing down the list to be on par with like suspects and weapons, because suspects and weapons will get narrowed down like way faster than locations, because like you have to go to a specific location to guess it. Like those are the harder ones to nail down than suspect and weapon. And if you can like keep track of it in your head or like on your like cheat sheet somehow, if you can be in the habit of showing the same person the same information every time, even if they guess a different card, showing them the same information, like do that too. Frustrate them in the fact that it's like, yeah, it's only this card, I swear. Don't give them an edge. But I was listening to Easy Allies podcast today a little bit, and they were they did a small like kind of, I wouldn't say trolling segment, but like they weren't gonna really talk about Pokemon this week on their podcast. And like I know people are upset about Sword and Shield for a variety of reasons, some of which are legitimate, some of which aren't. I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle from what I've played. Like I was fine with like Sword and Shield. I know Game Explained and I listened to it a bit. Their like second video talking spoilers and stuff on the story and stuff, and how like, oh yeah, the story on Sword and Shield is not particularly good, and I'm like, so the standard. Because I don't think Pokemon's ever had that compelling of stories. I think Sun and Moon was the first time, I want to say really, that like universally people were like there for the story. Because I know some people for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon didn't care for the story of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because like I believe like Lily's downplayed, who is kind of the character to like to really enjoy coming out of that game. Like she's kind of the breakout character story-wise from that game. So like you have that, and now she's downplayed, and now everything that was great about that story is just not there for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which like doesn't help. And also like I found out from them that like people complain about the long cutscenes in Ultra Sun and Sun and Moon, and I'm like, who and like why? Who's complaining about that, and why the fuck are you complaining about it? Because I don't think they were that long. Not really relative, like, how long that game was. That felt more like a standard RPG, I feel like. I don't know. I think what Pokemon really needs is that Game Freak needs not 1 to 2 years to develop a game. They could use a 3 to 4 year development cycle to make games. But I don't know if the Pokemon Company is going to let them. Because I think they're stuck in this idea that like we need a Pokemon game every year. Which, you know, I think if they really need a Pokemon game every year, then I think you need to have spin-offs break up the main releases. Like, have going forward. So, like, we had Sword and Shield come out this year. Next year, it is not a Pokemon game done by Game Freak. It is something else entirely from some other company. bring back like the Ranger series for like Switch, or probably not 3DS because the 3DS is probably not the platform to develop on at the moment. But like, no, something different, like a Pokken Tournament 2 or something like that. Like, have a major Pokemon release that isn't the main line. So that like Game Freak can breathe and like go, all right, now we have like 3 years to make a game potentially. Let's do that. I'm gonna go bedroom. Peach with the oxygen tank. Okay, that confirms. Oops, not Burnett. Peach is our suspect. It was not bedroom. We don't have any marks anywhere. Or mark-offs anywhere. Can't really narrow down Burnett to anybody. Not at the moment, at least. I'm willing to say oxygen tank, but we still don't have any idea where the location is. I looked in the Chinese stuff, and it looked like Masuda Method is still kind of your best odds for catching Pokemon. Which, without the GTS, because there's no GTS in this game, there's just straight like, hey, I want to trade. Who wants to trade with me? There's not just, hey, here's a Pokemon. I want this. Somebody trade me. Which kind of sucks, but yeah, I'm okay with that. As soon as I get a Ditto, which it will be a little while for me to get a Ditto at the moment, because it's at a location, but it's level 55, so we're not catching it anytime soon. But as soon as we get a Ditto, I can start breeding, and I can start using that as trade fodder. Because what I normally do for trades in Pokemon, when I was getting everything for the anniversary, I would more or less just breed the counterpart to the other version and trade for that. So, for instance, to get one of the starters that I didn't have, I would just breed one of the starters I did have and just go, hey, I want to trade this starter for the other starter. More or less equivalents. So like, starter for starter, like exclusive for exclusive, like a legendary for legendary, because I had some spare legendaries. Well, I guess Plum got it figured out. But Peach with a diving knife at the dining room. Is that it? Is that the answer? It is not. Oh no. I mean, we know one of those is right. And if he's guessing diving knife, that means he doesn't have diving knife, so that's wrong. Or that's not... Then he doesn't have that. Which means that makes diving knife a weapon, assumingly. Which begs the question on location. Because I'm assuming dining room is either right or wrong. The dining room could potentially be wrong. We're about to find out, because Burnett's about to go guess dining room. We're gonna see where this leads. Peach. Harpoon? Okay, so that sends at us, no matter what. Okay, dining room was wrong. Peacock had it. So it's not dining room, that leaves us a 4-way split on a location. That means diving knife has to be right, unless Plum fucked up and picked the wrong weapon. We're about to find out, because Burnett's gonna take a guess. He says... It was Peach! With the harpoon in the game room. Well, we know that's wrong. Sir! You have a problem. I have harpoon. You're wrong! God damn it. Dunked thanks to our cards. Okay. So I guess he didn't know about harpoon. So he didn't have game room, at least. Otherwise he wouldn't have guessed that. Well, this ends at us. Yeah, this ends at us. Because we have helicopter pad. Peach using her information because she has both of those cards. Excuse me. Peach solving the murder she committed. Game, I have helicopter. There you go. I was about to say, game, I have helicopter pad. Come on, work with me here. Peacock taking her sweet ass time on her card. I'm also willing to say diving knife was right. Unless Burnett has that card. Which would be incredibly hilarious if Burnett had that card. To be dunked by the man who would be dunked himself. Poetic, I tell you. Okay. I guess Peacock timed out. Question is, can we combine information? It was game room. Or was it oxygen tank? Or was it diving knife? I'm guessing it's diving knife. Or it's oxygen tank. Was it really oxygen tank? Yes! Well then, in that case then... I can't eliminate any other information. Oh. Well, it's about time I might poke Tommy here real quick. And, don't think the schedule's been updated yet. I will check real quick. I slid too far over. But I've been informed by Tommy that we're swapping Wednesday, Thursday with Friday, Saturday this week. Yeah, it's not been updated yet. Although I need to go in and update. Update it myself. Or update my part. Update. Alright, Tommy has told me to do a short one. I guess that means 3-man, I guess. Yeah, we're swapping Friday, Saturday for Wednesday, Thursday this week, so co-op is Wednesday, Rampant Gaming is Thursday, and then my solo days are Friday, Saturday, with Friday being Transformers and Saturday being Pokemon Sword. So keep an eye out on Twitter Tuesday, because I'm probably doing a stream of Sword Tuesday. I was thinking we'd get the Sword back in Sword sooner. And I might be doing something new pre-show wise. Wednesday and Thursday. Because I went and got SWOTOR updated because I've been seeing somebody I follow stream some SWOTOR. It's kind of wanted me to get back into SWOTOR, so we might be doing some SWOTOR. Like just an hour and a half of SWOTOR, just kind of like mucking about there. Maybe starting a new character and running it for like an hour and a half pre-stream and just kind of seeing what we can do in an hour and a half. I don't know how much. We'll do a test on it. Because I don't really have many other ideas for pre-shows at the moment. To be honest. Well, we got no option but helicopter pad. Player gun. Well, that's a shit roll. Alright, follow our X's. Not brunette. Well, this guess is gonna work because we have observation bay. The only unknown there was Plum, really. Helicopter pad, why not? It was either that or bar, so... Okay, Scarlet. Spyglass. The helicopter pad, that's okay. Just gonna pull the wind out of my ass. Hell yeah. We started it with Scarlet going to jail. We shall end it with dunking Scarlet in jail! To jail, Scarlet! To jail! Now, when Tommy told me to do a quick one, I was not expecting it to be that quick. Now I'm more or less waiting on Tommy because they told me just to do a quick one, and that was a quick one. I know Ryu's Ogre got subbed today, but I have not bothered watching it. I don't know. I think I'm burned out on the show. I might let a couple episodes build up on it. Like wait till next week or the week after to watch something. Watch it. I meant to go to Twitch to see who else is streaming at the moment. I think Smite's still doing his like speed bump thing. No, he ended off already. Oh wow, Kazaron already routing Sword and Shield. Or sword, at least. I wonder how that will go.
Did I, before I hopped in here, you say Kaze was already routing?
Yes, he is currently routing.
Oh, wow. He wasted no time on that.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. Of course, that's something I need to get back in the mode for. Is speed running Odyssey. Because I know there's free time save. It's just I don't know. I kind of got burned out on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to do just regular speedrunning, Smite has more or less a bounty, like weekly and monthly bounty he's doing. Where, here's a game, go play it. I believe it was I think it was a Genesis title this month. There's still a week left. More or less, him and Author Blues are going, hey, here's a game that's not well optimized. Go optimize it. Let's get people together, optimize it, and have some fun. And whoever's got world record by like the end of the month, essentially, gets right now $100 from Smite. I believe he said next month that it's probably going to be $50, but there's also going to be like a second and third place prize. But I don't know if like emulator counts or not in this situation. It might not.
I wouldn't see why not, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because even some of the well-optimized games still allow emulator runs. They're just considered a segment.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sitting separate.
Yeah, I guess it just depends. I'll probably check that information, but it might be like a nice break to be like, hey, speedrun this random game for like a couple weeks and see how well you do. They, like, already for the game they did, it was at like 33 minutes, and they've already cut it in half, and they still have a week left.
Oh, wow.
That's like how much, like, unoptimized material was there. Well, I don't have a final time for keys, but I know it's about an hour to Milo, who's the first gem. I don't know how far the run is from there. Or how long the run is from there.
If I had to guess, probably, in all seriousness, looking at least early runs of it, probably, I'd be willing to say around 7 hours-ish.
Probably.
Like, it might be less if some of the same, like, techniques that are used in past Pokemon games still apply, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And it might be super less if, XP sharing super breaks everything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But anywho, I'm going to take the stream down, and we'll be right back with Forza this week. For realsies, as long as Charter isn't a dick. See you in a bit, folks.